welcome back to Tarot by Cherie, my Geminis. How is everyone doing this morning on this Thursday morning? Hope everybody is doing well. We're going to get your reading started and see what Spirit has for you today. All right, so the first thing up that I'm seeing is some of you are moving away from this broke psychology type of thought process. Okay, so we've been in this situation where we're feeling this burden, financial burden right now due to the economy and all things around us. Prices are through the moon. So, but I'm seeing that you guys are moving away from that now. Okay, and you're starting to have some confidence in finances that I'm seeing coming into you and growing. Okay, so I don't know if this means a lot of you have maybe picked up another job, or you're seeing some kind of light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you know something I don't know. Maybe the gas prices have gone down some where you live, or you're seeing something good going on financially, whatever it is. Okay, I'm seeing that this is going to continue to improve for you, and it's going to bring about a lot more self-assurance and confidence in yourselves, because you're going to be able to get out of that mentality where, you know, that lack mentality, let's say. All right, and here I'm seeing a balancing out. Okay, I'm seeing a proposal or something romantic coming in. You're being swept off your feet, so to speak, by this Knight of Cups. And this is definitely about romance. You have the Lover's card here. Whoever this person is bringing in a balancing out for the two of you. So you're both going to feel happier than you have felt in a long time. This relationship is going to bring good things into both of your lives. You're going to be able to nurture one another, so to speak. And this is going to feel different. This is going to feel like a whole brand new start for the two of you. So that is awesome. All right, somebody is, whoever this is, comment and let me know if this resonates this morning, okay? But I'm picking up on a mom, a single mom, looks like maybe. Not necessarily a single mom, but you've come into some kind of abundance or some kind of money. This was from your cycle, okay? I talk about this cycle that is connected to the 1,000 years of peace that we've already stepped into, Gemini. This is the year of Aquarius, actually. And I'm seeing that your children are benefiting from this abundance, and this is making you very happy. Okay, you're generally a very good, loving person. You're very empathetic and giving, and that's when you're the happiest, when you can be the giver. And this abundance that has come in has helped out a lot. Where beforehand it looks like, you know, you were just waiting for the next shoe to drop, the hammer to drop. You're feeling a lot more confident now, the way things are moving in your household. Okay, here I'm picking up on something that has to come to an end, and there needs to be healing after this comes to an end for some of my Geminis, or at least one of you. All right, I'm seeing like some of you are feeling like down in the dumps. You can't move forward. You're feeling kind of like you're what's the word? Just like you can't move. Yeah, you're stuck. You're stuck. Okay. And here I'm seeing Spirit wanting you to use your intuition. Okay. Regarding what exactly is going to make you happy. Get your thoughts together on what you want from your life now, what is going to bring in happiness, and they want you to start moving toward that. Okay, we can create our own lives, guys. Okay, you can separate yourself, distance yourself from negativity that is going on in your life, whoever it is, friend, you know, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. If they're, you know, sucking your soul and creating a lot of unhappiness, you weren't put here to be unhappy. All right, God gave us this beautiful, you know, what is to be. Actually, right now you're not seeing any of this, but it is going to become heaven on earth. Okay, after we go through this last ditch effort of pulling out the poisons from the planet, which is happening right now, and that's why you're seeing all of this negativity. You're hearing all of this negativity. If you think about it, it's forcing people that weren't doing any good for us out. It's forcing them out. It's forcing them down. And we are going to have a new planet where people are going to be able to find more happiness. We're going to have other things in place that are going to, for once, be for the people. All right, I don't want to get political on you, but this is a time where, unfortunately, you know, politics do have a lot to do with everything spiritual politics, okay, at this current time. All right, we're going to switch it up now and get off that subject and move on. They're just wanting you to use your intuition, like I said, on what is going to bring in your happiness, and start focusing on that and moving in that direction. Okay, you're going to recreate your life exactly how you want it at this time. You're not stuck. You're not stuck with these people who are making you feel horrible, who don't know how to raise people up, don't know how to say uplifting things to others, and let them all stay in the matrix together and do their thing with each other. Don't let it affect you anymore, okay? For those that want to step out of the matrix and are moving into this next dimension with the rest of us, all right? I'm seeing somebody is going through a bad time right now with your partner, okay? I'm talking to this Knight of Wands. I'm talking to this masculine. There's something you want from your partner that you're not getting right now, okay? And you're starting to wonder. You're starting to think some thoughts like maybe this isn't even right for you anymore. All right, we're going to try to get more on this. Yeah, your thoughts are starting to go in a different direction now. I feel like you are having some kind of awakening and you want to move. You want to transition into another, you know, just a whole new transitioning, going into this next part of your life, so to speak, and kind of ignoring the offer that's before you with your partner, okay? This commitment that you're in. It looks more like you're looking outside of the commitment, thinking that this is no longer serving you for your betterment, and you know, maybe there's something else that you want to do now to bring in your happiness. All right, now I'm seeing a lot of happiness here. This is contentment, happiness, celebration. All of these cards together, okay, spells out, you know, something extremely positive for you, Geminis, okay? I'm seeing this on the horizon for you. This, when this comes in, it's going to override all of this confusion that you're going through regarding your finances, regarding what in the world is going on in the world, all right? Feeling left out in the cold, and all of these negative feelings are going to be demolished. They're going to be gone when this comes in. And this is a lot of money. This is contentment and happiness and celebration. Okay, right now you're not seeing any of that. Instead, some of you are in this state of mind where you're not feeling grateful. You feel like everything sucks, from your job to your home life. Every aspect of your life is basically bringing you down. Now, let me remind you, Gemini, when we're going through bad times financially, and I'm not saying all of you are, but for those who are, you have to be really careful about, you know, it can make you very irritable and look at things in a different light. It kind of makes, you know, it gives a hopeless feeling, like everything sucks, because, you know, it's like you can never get ahead. You can never get on top of what you're needing to or wanting to get on top of financially. So, you know, it just gives off this bad, negative feeling, and it comes out into everything, your relationship, your home life, your family. So you have to be careful. It's like a trap, okay? This is temporary, and I am seeing you eventually building your money up again. This is going to be a great victory for you. It's going to free things up for you, make you feel free. But right now, a lot of you are praying, okay? I'm seeing you praying to Spirit and not in this state of gratefulness. Guys, being in a state of gratefulness changes everything very quickly, okay? And you need to do that to keep your head up and not fall into a depression right now. We have to be very strong, Geminis, okay? All right, I'm seeing this manifestation and this huge opportunity, the world at your feet. But in the center is this tower moment, this chaos, okay? So what I want to say about this, guys, is this is how you're feeling, and these emotions and thoughts and feelings are keeping your opportunities and your ability to manifest. It's holding that down because it's holding your vibrational level to the bottom, okay? And that's where the universe's vibrational level has to meet yours, wherever yours is, whether it's down here or up here. All right, the higher your vibration level is, the happier you are, the more content you are, the easier you can manifest, okay? And the easier you slide right into that next, you know, dimension, so to speak, or, you know, timeline. We want to move out of the third dimensional timeline because that is where all the crap is. That is where everything we've been dealing with since birth is, okay? And if you want to move beyond that and experience a different life, a better life, okay, we want to, you know, find a way to step out of that matrix, okay? It's all been a lie anyway, guys. You're going to be finding that out soon. Everything that you've been told, everything you've learned, everything you've heard basically has been a lie, all right? Hard to believe, you say? You're going to find out, okay? But I am seeing this great opportunity coming into you, and it has to do with this wealth and prosperity, okay? So we're back to the wealth and prosperity, the Ace of Pentacles. This is new beginnings. This is, you know, just a bunch of awesomeness, guys. Aces are very positive, and this one holding the pentacle has to do with wealth and prosperity. All right, so over here they're saying not just one of you. This is for all of you. This is for the people, okay? And this is being manifested, but we need to raise our vibration so we can all manifest this in and pull it in. There's so many of us that if we all actually did this, it would be here by now. All right, so here I'm seeing this King of Cups. I'm talking to a masculine here. You're moving into new waters. You're moving into a new timeline. You're tired of being stuck and carrying this burden and this depression, okay? And this depression has brought in a lot of toxicity into your life. Just, you know, being depressed and seeing life from having your glass half empty is never a good thing. And unfortunately, it happens to the best of us. It happens to a lot of us, okay? The trick is getting yourself out of that, because once you allow yourself to fall into that, and a lot of times that's exactly what happens. How do we allow ourselves to fall into a depression? Well, we have an event or a string of events that happens to us. It makes us sad. It's something that, you know, we don't feel happy about. And then, you know, we stay on it longer than we should. All right. Now, I admit that some things are harder to move past than others. Okay. Like someone passing on in your life. That is one of the hardest things to go through. And that's very difficult and can take a lot of time. All right. But, you know, anything other than that, it's fairly simple, guys. Everybody, you know, there's many people out there that have it way worse than you. And that is, you know, that thought right there is getting yourself back in a state of gratefulness, knowing that you have a roof over your head, you have enough food to eat. You know, other things might be tough, but you have to focus on the things that you do have and know that this financial situation, Gemini, is temporary, okay? So this is a feminine I'm talking to over here, all right? You're working really hard. You're also giving a lot to this masculine in your life, okay? Now, I have to tell you that you are an empath. This is a very spiritual layout because the two of you were together in a different life. So this is a karmic relationship. And the fact that you're both very similar in that you might finish each other's sentences, you might finish each other's words, look in each other's eyes, know immediately something's wrong with the other person or even what they're thinking. This is either something from another life where you came together to complete something, a learning or a teaching, because the earth is a school. We keep coming back here to learn and teach, guys. If you're ever wondering what is your purpose, all right, because God gave you eternal life, you keep coming back and reincarnating here to learn and teach. All right. And there's very simple things. Once you know them, and of course you have belief in them, it will be life changing for you. For instance, how to pick a new partner, somebody who's single and always seems to pick a person who tears and rips your heart out. Okay. If you know the secrets of the universe and you understand that there are third dimensionals, we're all vibrating on different levels, and let's say you're the kind of person that doesn't hurt other people. You would rather tell somebody, listen, this isn't working out anymore. I don't feel like I used to. I'm sorry, but I want to move on. That's the way to do it, okay? But if that's you and you do it the right way, instead of, lining up another person in the wings first before you move on and breaking that other person's heart that you've been with for sometimes years, right? So instead of doing it that way, the third dimensionals will always line up things for themselves. You're going to find they're self-centered. They think about themselves. You're thinking, how could they do this to me? I thought they loved me. Because they are not operating in this lifetime with any kind of integrity, because they've only been back to this earth once or twice, where you are vibrating much higher than they, because you've been here many times and you've had a lot more learnings and teachings. This is what God wants from us ultimately, is to treat our brethren good. And the way we get there is by learning and teaching and rising above being a third dimensional, okay? So, but you guys, getting back to you guys, there's two ways this relationship could go. Sometimes in a karmic relationship, it's very volatile, okay? And it's not meant to last. You're just meant to get back together and either learn something or teach something from the other, or make something up to the other, or something along that line, okay? But every once in a while, there comes a karmic relationship where you're soulmates and you get along great and everything is wonderful, and you continue to be, loving and romantic and, very conscious of each other's well-being and each other's emotions and stuff like that. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Excuse me, guys. But I am seeing that the Queen of Swords, the feminine I'm speaking to, you're working very hard and you're giving a lot to your king, okay? And the king is giving back, but you have this uncanny spiritual ability as well. You have more than one, and you're probably just starting to figure it out. You're just starting to notice that you're seeing things, hearing things, and just picking up on your powers here. I'm seeing this King of Wands with this Queen of Wands. This is another karmic relationship, guys, okay? And in the middle, I have this Page of Wands, which in this reading, I want to say that this is intellect. This is the two of you, because you're karmic, you actually know it, all right? You're very intelligent, the two of you. You know that you're having this karmic relationship. You know that you've been together in another lifetime. You've said it to one another, okay? Or one of you at least have said it to the other. You're each other's justice here. This is also going to work out really well for you. I'm seeing this Ace of Swords. You already have this clarity that you guys are two peas in a pod. You will be together for a lifetime, loving and giving to each other, and knowing that each other is each other's justice, okay? So how amazing is that, Gemini? This is a love story reading here. A lot of love here, but I'm seeing a lot of celebration now for most of you, or if not all of you. There is some kind of movement happening here with finances, I want to say, and there's something very spiritual regarding this financial movement. There's something moving toward you financially, Geminis, and in the end, this is going to have your cup running over with happiness and joy, okay? So you've got a ton of happiness on the way, all good things coming, great news, new beginnings, new starts, new openings, opportunities, and everything positive coming your way. Start to believe it, start to look to it, and thank the Lord in advance for all these blessings as if you already have them. And that's how you manifest. All right, Gemini, have a wonderful day.